Today I am going to discuss the difference between the grammar usage of that versus which. If you are one of those people who cannot understand when is the appropriate time to use these two terms, don't worry. Many people misuse these two terms thinking that they are interchangeable, but they aren't. Let's break down the grammatical debate on that versus which. My goal for today is to create a better understanding about when to use the term that and when to use the term which. The key to understanding when it is most appropriate to use each term is found in understanding what is considered a restrictive clause and what is considered a non-restrictive clause. The grammar rules state to use that with a restrictive element and to use which with a non-restrictive element. For instance, a restrictive clause is part of a sentence that you cannot get rid of. This is mostly because it specifically restricts a noun. Try thinking of a restrictive clause as one that limits or restricts the identity of the subject in some way. When writing this type of clause, it is usually introduced with the word that and does not use a comma. Take this sentence for example. The garage that my uncle built is falling down. The listener immediately knows which garage I'm referring to, the one that my uncle built. Here is another example. Jackhammers that don't have noise dampening technology are on sale. We can't get rid of that don't have noise dampening technology because if we did, we would be saying that all jackhammers are on sale, not just the special ones. So that means the clause is restrictive. Try this for example. Dogs that howl make me crazy. I can't get rid of that howl because I would then say that all dogs make me crazy, not just the ones that howl, which isn't true. Non-restrictive clauses use the term which. A non-restrictive clause tells us something interesting or incidental about a subject, but it does not define the subject. For instance, you insert the term which for a non-restrictive clause and insert a comma around the clause. If a clause can be omitted, this is a clue that you use the term which. If it cannot be omitted, use the term that. Take this sentence for example. The garage which my uncle built is falling down. Although this is the same sentence from before, it's arranged a little bit different. This sentence needs more details as to which garage I'm referring to. The comma introduces non-essential or added information, so you need the comma. Try the second example. Jackhammers, which are used for breaking up concrete, are on sale. This is a non-restrictive sentence because we could omit the clause which are used for breaking up concrete and the meaning of the sentence wouldn't change. Those are just additional information. Finally, look at the third example. Dogs, which make great companions, are usually furry. Once again, the part of the sentence that could be omitted, which are great companions, because it would not change the context of the sentence because dogs are still usually furry. Let's test out your understanding of deciphering between when to use that versus which. Try this quick quiz. She prefers to watch movies blank make her cry. If you said that, you're correct. Number 2, Michelle Brown's children blank, a graduate from college, came home for her 60th birthday. If you said which, you're correct. 3, the answers blank you can find in the back of the book are sometimes incorrect. If you said which, You're correct. Tackling that versus which isn't difficult at all with a little bit of practice and understanding of restrictive and non restrictive clauses.